Alright everybody, we are back with Total Party Copyright. Thank you all for joining. Sorry about that. We had to get a few things set up as music was a little crazy this time. But thank you all for sticking in. There's a really good recap because we haven't done Total Party Copyright since last time. Let's kind of go back and revisit it a little bit about what happened last time. Jerry, you were not with us. Stella, you were. This time, unfortunately, we don't have Gek, but Gek, you live on in our spirit. So we will see you next time we play. Let's jump over really quick. We'll do a tiny bit of catch up, and then we'll jump right into it. Last time, you all were basically adventuring a couple weeks after the events of Backyardica. You guys were in the Ashen lands, where you were trying to find work to keep your bellies fed, keep your team from killing each other, and just generally trying to do what the Chaos Crew does. After Stella and Gek were looking for Jerry, as Jerry happened to run ahead of them during one of their excursions out to the town, they got a flyer for a concert by WC. The concert did tell them that they were supposed to be seeing Leosi, the starlet, on stage. Stella, going ahead, ended up taking Gek there to go see the concert, as they also ran into another friend named Hilder. A little bit of back and forth went through them as they journeyed through the Ashen Lands all the way up to the concert venue. As they got to the entrance of the concert venue, Stella learned from Hilder that Leosi passed away at the hands of Hilder. Going into the concert, we had a few moments of really good fandom as a man in a dark hood pulled Stella and another concert goer into the back to figure out who was the biggest fan of Leosi. After one of them thought this was a bit too shady for her liking, she fell through a trapdoor down somewhere that we don't know, because nobody fell that way besides her. Stella, you went to go kind of back away from the situation for a moment after he said you would be willing to give anything, even your life, to resurrect Leosi. And we ended the episode with you slowly passing out before the man. Gek was in the concert hall, and Jerry was still missing. So we will get back to all of that right here on Total Party Copyright. Episode 3, Chapter 2 of A Deadly Jam. Lastly, before we finish all that out, I'd love to thank our sponsors for the night, as you all are awesome and you make this happen. I will pick one this time to talk about, as I always talk about every one of them. Day 20, thanks for sponsoring us. We really appreciate you and the amazing things you do. Matt does a lot of incredible work, and if you guys get a chance, you should go check out the website. And Matt, go ahead and plug yourself for a second. Go for it.
I shall plug myself. Hi. You can go find all of the content that I write for D&D 5e and also Thirsty Sword Lesbians over at day20.org. There's a new website. It's not just .info, it's .org now too. And right now we're having a sale to celebrate the fall equinox. The Quarter Seasons is 20% off, so you can go catch up that adventure. It is scalable to all levels of play. You can play it at level 1 or level 20. Works for everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us on this live stream, this little live stream that we have. But let's jump on right into everything. We're gonna pick up as, well, at the moment, Stella, you are still knocked out from the situation. Gek was having a conversation with Hilder as Hilder turned back into a statue and disappeared. Hilder is currently sitting somewhere far away from here. But Gek, as he kind of wanders about a little bit, ends up just kind of flopping in one of the chairs and waiting for Stella to return. But while Gek is waiting in the wings for Stella to come back from the situation. We're gonna cut over to somebody else who made their way a little bit ahead of everybody, and is now currently going somewhere. Jerry, as we last left off, you were trying to figure something out as you ran ahead of everybody. The only last piece that they knew about you was you did raid a restaurant at one point.
I was extremely hungry.
Jerry, you are walking through the streets, heading towards the last location that you known. Well, I'll let you kind of explain it a little bit. I know we talked a little bit about it. You're heading to the location that you explain what Jerry looks like currently for me.
Jerry looks very much like I do. I've got a nice little, Western style hat, some dark glasses covering most of their exposed face, and a very long bushy brown beard covering the bottom half of his face, with a brown overcoat and large boots, some dark gloves covering his hands. There's very little skin showing, and what little skin there is this sort of pasty dappled white. And he is currently moving towards a concert hall that he heard something about, that they might be in need of tour guides. And so he has come here to get training as an official Miracle Moment tour guide.
You start making your way to the concert hall in the middle of the Ashen Bellows, and as you kind of like you get to the door, you go to push on the door, and the door seems like very hard, like it's not giving way. The entire front of the building is boarded up, all the windows are boarded up, and the back of the building is pressed up against part of the volcano that makes up the Ashen Bellows. As you go to give a little bit of a push, you don't really hear anybody respond. It kind of sounds like whatever noise you were hearing dies, like, as you go to push, dies down just slightly. Yeah, the door is locked currently.
I am going to knock on it. Hello?
You go to knock on the door, and after a moment, you hear like kind of the clanking of footsteps, and as the footsteps get a little bit louder and louder, you hear, and the door slightly opens as you see a robotic face, with very like the body of it is very like green. I apologize if I mistake this from last time, but the body is very green and the eyes are bright blue, as the robot that they have talked to previously pokes his head out and says, "How may I help you?"
Hello! I've heard you are in need of better marketing, and I offer my services as a semi-professional tour guide.
A semi-professional tour guide? Wow! Neat! And
Exactly!
he looks you up and down. If you are here to give the people inside a tour, well, you are in luck. They are all waiting for the show to begin with nothing better to do. If you'd like to enter, please be my guest. And opens as the door like opens. He also like holds out in his hand ticket.
Ah! Good thing you finished that sentence. I was about to start guessing nouns, and we don't want that on stream.
Oh!
Here's my official certificate as a Miracle Moment tour guide.
See?
There you go.
See?
Look, it's even got the colors of Leosi, the starlet.
Oh, wow! The colors of Leosi? Fantastic! And you see as WC like stands out of the way and goes, "Please, I am honored to have such a lovely guest. Enter our premises. Sorry about the current state of affairs," and moves out of the way for you.
That's okay. I'm here to help with that. By the way, fun fact about Leosi, did you know that her hair isn't a blue wig? Instead, she dyes her hair using the blood of hundreds of horseshoe crabs.
Oh! Wow! I did not know that, but I will now add that to my data center. And as like WC just like immediately like opens up a little compartment, a tiny little keyboard like slides out. It's a little rusty. It looks a little like kind of like it's like sparking with lighting. And you see as like he kind of just great. I will add that to the biography of Leosi. Thank you. And WC just smiles.
You are welcome. And Jerry just walks in.
As you walk in, you notice in front of you as you see. Well, let me change it a little bit. You notice as. Also, thank you for the congrats on 500 followers. You are awesome. I'd love you to death for it. But you see as you go in, and the people that are in the seats currently, you notice two gentlemen a little bit farther ahead of you. One of them looks like a dragonborn. The other one's kind of hard to tell, as like they're kind of covered up by different like pedestal areas and different like banners. Like basically, there's a lot of stuff blocking in between. The entire room itself is like a black, kind of like more grunge design. The floors are a little bit more ornate. I'm sorry, as they are more tiled. You see velvet ropes kind of adorning the entire place, as you see two torches kind of lighting up the entire area around you. You do notice, however, Gek, not far off, as Gek is kind of sitting in one of the chairs, a little bit closer to the stage, and he looks like he's just staring like blankly ahead.
Jerry walks over to Gek and is just like, "Hello, Gek."
Gek just keeps staring ahead, as he doesn't respond to the things that you're saying.
Boy, it's a good thing I'm already full, Gek. Otherwise, our friendship would get real awkward. Okay, where is the other one?
You see, you hear ahead of you as one of the other people that are there stands up, and you see as this smaller, like, not that one. I need like, there we go. You see as ahead of you the Dragonborn is like still sitting where they're at. As you see the other person sitting in the chair stands up, looks like a smaller elvish person with like longer white hair kind of hanging down, as they go, Adoris, hey, hello, Doris, hey, hello, and he's getting no response as he's like waving his hand in front of this Dragonborn.
It looks like your friend has been similarly disabled as mine. What's going on?
I don't know. He took it. We were just chatting and eating and drinking, and now I don't know. I don't know what happened. Do you work here? I see you have a thing.
Yes, I'm a tour guide.
Why?
To give tours and to guide people on them.
Oh, that was a silly question, I guess. Would you happen to have a manager around here, or somebody that I could talk to? There's a lot
Fun fact: Leosi the Starlet killed off all of management as they displeased her thoroughly.
Oh, okay, great. Is that like an actual like fact? Is that like a?
It's a fact, and it's fun.
Oh, okay. As he takes out like a small little fan and starts fanning himself. I didn't really think that was a fact. I don't know if I'd consider that fun. Wow. Is there anybody else that works? What about it points over to WC, who's just standing there like waving behind you, as he just is consciously like with a big smile.
He also works here. By the way, did you see anyone else here before? Maybe a smaller girl with a big hammer?
Oh, yeah. She was a big fan of Leosi, and she had like a little heated argument with somebody. But we try to stay away from drama around here. We're not exactly like we don't do drama, but we did notice them kind of bickering a little bit, and then she left and walked and points over to a door, like kind of a little out of the way. It seems like one of the doors that is probably on the western side of the building.
I should probably guide myself on a tour of that door. Excuse me. And Jerry just starts walking that way.
As you start walking, he goes, when you get back, could I hear some more fun facts this time?
Sure. Just in case I get lost on the way, here's one more fun fact. Did you know that Leosi, even in death, smells of cinnamon and regret?
Oh, wait, in death? What? What do you mean in death?
More fun facts later. Goodbye.
Is she dead? And you see this man, like, you hear him, like, kind of breaking down behind. She's not dead. They probably just hire tour guides officer. Anyway, Adoris! And he's, like, putting his hand in front of this Dragonborn, trying to get his attention. As you start heading towards the side entrance, in front of you is a big stage, also, like, in the northern part of the building that you're in. There's, like, a big black stage with kind of like, two big torches on the back of it with stairs that kind of are on the stage and like lead up to different like levels. Like there's probably like a smaller half level on the stage, but there's no stairs that lead directly up to the stage. As you make your way over to the door, before you get to put your hand on it, WC is like very close to you as he's making his way over, and he goes, I don't think you should go in that door, unfortunately. I think it would be better if you sat over there and enjoyed yourself while the show gets started.
But I'm a tour guide. I need to make sure I know every inch of this place.
Oh, well, if they roll me a persuasion check as he's kind of taking in like maybe this person works here.
Persuasion or deception?
Roll me deception. Roll me deception.
Excellent. Wahahaha. Okay, if I fail, let me know because I can add to it. 19.
19 is easy enough. As WC goes, I mean, if you work here, then that's more than fine. You may enter right away. As he steps a little out of the way, he immediately turns back before he walks away and goes, "Do you work here? You can't go into this room." And he makes his way a little bit closer to you. I need to see ID. And WC just kind of shuts down in front of you. As you hold it.
Oh, good, you don't need this.
Yeah, he doesn't register. He just goes, ID. And his face just powers down as he just kind of hangs his head.
Naps are an important part of an employee's existence.
He completely doesn't. He just doesn't even react to anything he said. He's just.
I'm opening the door.
You put your hand on the door as you open it. You enter the adjoining room as it's kind of a blacked out, like a small blacked out room. The big notable pieces about it is at the end of the room, it looks like it's a stairway that would lead up to the stage as you could go around. Looking at it currently, it looks like there is a trap door that has been open on the floor. But no sign of anybody else in there at the moment.
Let's see here. Could I roll an investigation check to see if there's any clues as to who might have been through here and what they're doing?
Absolutely, go for it.
Oof, my dice are spicy. 21.
21. You take a look around. A few things pop out to you. First one, you notice. I'd say the biggest thing that you notice that you didn't pick up on the first time, just because of the size of it, based on your size, is a hammer that is laying directly across on the floor, over one of the directly, I would say, adjacent to that open trap door. The other thing that you would notice is claw marks coming off of the open trapdoor as somebody trying to grab, like, would pull. I would also say that you notice at the far end with a 21, the door is slightly cracked, like leading to the stage, like somebody recently has gone through. Besides that, I would say the only other thing that you get from the room is it looks like there was like a chair set up, kind of just to like maybe it was for security, maybe it was for somebody that had something to do with the trapdoors. You don't know, but the room is completely empty besides you and the hammer and the open trapdoor.
With 120 feet of dark vision, do I see anything down the trapdoor?
Are you gonna walk up to it?
I will walk up to it, careful of like not looking for little lines of more trapdoors, but yes.
Easy. You take a couple steps as you walk closer and closer, and as you peer over, you look down. There is something you see in there. You peer over as you look down and deep into this hole, and you see, trigger warning for everybody at home at this very moment. You peer over and see a pile of skeletons, like lots of different skeletons down there, as you also see a recently fallen person. Like 120 is probably exactly what you would have needed to see down this hole, as it is a very far drop. But you do see at the bottom this elven woman, who looks like she is gone. Like, she doesn't look like she's alive, but it looks like the fall of the height probably took her out. But you see as like she is clutching in her hand, like one of the big. You can see this even like from far away. You at least notice it looks like a big like picture of Leocy's face, like head. Like it looks like it was yanked out of her shirt, but you can see how long, like how big it is by the size. You can tell it looks like Leocy at least. But
you can't see my facial expressions, but I'm making a sad face because that's sad. Darn, we need to get sanitation in on this right away. In the meantime, he reaches over and grabs the little hammer. Stella's small smasher needs to get back to Stella. Where is she? I'm just gonna walk over to the other side and like peer in through that other doorway.
you walk past as you successfully are able to navigate through all the way to the other side of the hallway. As you get to the doorway and kind of peer open, you see on the inside as this man in a black cloak has like a lot. He's on stage, and it looks like on one side of it, the curtain is pulled down, so anybody that would be out in the audience can't see what's going on. The man in the black hood is standing over a passed out Stella, as there's candles like all around the entire little altar that Stella is passed out on. As this man is like reciting something out of this book, you see above like a small little vortex that's slowly starting to like get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's still probably the size of like an apple at this point, but you can tell it's slowly starting to gain mass. The rest of the room is kind of dimly lit as the candles around. All the flames are like different shades of like purple and blue. The man in the hood you can't really see too much about. You do see he's like a human. He has human features, but because of the hood, you can't really make out too much. But he is standing directly above. He doesn't notice you at this point.
Okay. I don't need to tap into too much of my tour guide knowledge to know that this is a bad situation. And I am going to cast Hold Person on the gentleman.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't know if he's a person. Looks human. I'm going to take a shot at the dark.
You go ahead and does he have to make a wisdom save or like any save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom
yep.
save? Got it.
Please fail.
Matt, what is that DC? Just for fun.
It's a DC 15, my boy.
DC 15. He is going to... You cast Hold Person as he whips his head and turns it your way, as it doesn't stick, and he looks at you and says, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need you to leave while I finish the ceremony. And he, like, peers at you with, like, an intense gaze. But I'm gonna need you to make me a wisdom saving, as he is looking directly at you.
What spell is this?
This is gonna be Vengeful Glare.
Ooh, I do not know this one. I should just make. If it's the only thing I'll say is if it requires targeting a humanoid, it might not work.
One creature within.
One creature. Okay, cool.
One
Here we
creature.
go. Bada boom. Oh, ooh. I don't know. That's not a great roll. 16. Nope,
16.
Sorry. 14.
14. You are going to meet it as
yes.
as he looks at you, and you do beat it. The only thing that I will say, yeah, he looks at you angrily and just says, "Unless you want to make this your grave, I'm gonna need you to leave my."
I'm sorry. I'm currently giving a tour here to my best friend, Mr. Flip Flap, and I will summon a tentacle from the depths next to him.
What in beguiles? And he turns and sees this thing's right next to him.
So it's a bonus action. I'm not actually going to attack him. I want to see if I can get a little bit clever here and like nudge Stella awake, like give her a hard shove.
Ooh. Okay. Roll me. I'm gonna need an attack. Oh. Okay, so you're doing it with your. I'm gonna need. Give me a strength, just a flat strength check to just like for that thing to just right off.
Would I? So it doesn't use strength. It's normally like basically it's based on my charisma. Normally.
Okay, give me a flat charisma check then.
Do like the normal. Yeah. Oh no, that's a 10.
A 10 as it goes to shove it off the altar.
Would it have advantage since she's prone?
I'll give you advantage since it's prone. Go ahead, absolutely, go for it.
I gotta go for what I can get. Ah! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 23.
23. As it does, it successfully like shoves Stella off the table. Stella, I'm gonna need you. In this situation, I'm gonna need you to make me. Let me actually look. I'm gonna need you to make me a con saving throw. The normal Constitution save.
Okay. 14.
14. You make this throw as you come awake, and you wake up in this in this moment off of the altar in a blackened, like a different room that you fell asleep in, with candles like all around you next to this big altar where you see the man in the hood is standing not far from you. One thing that does reveal itself to be a little odd, and both of you actually hear it at this point. Not this music. Where's the good stuff? You hear.
Guess that good stuff.
I need the good stuff. You hear is, hello, are we getting this done or are we not? As you hear like a loud, screeching, like snobby voice coming out of this little vortex ball above, as the man in the hood, before we get into combat, you hear as the man in the hood says, she said she would be willing to do anything for you. You're laying on the ground, Stella. He goes, I see that you're awake. Are you just going to let your idol perish here?
I did nothing willingly, as of yet. What is happening?
He ears up, and says, as I told you before, it's a chance to bring back Leosi. But the only way that we can do that is if you get back up on the table and be willing in the ritual. And no more, as he turns over to Jerry, interruptions.
I found your hammer.
Thank you. I said anything in thinking that it would be relative. Usually with fan interactions, it's not literally everything. I said what I could to, I guess win the situation. I don't feel like dying.
You hear echoing out of the vortex above. So, like, what? You're just a fake fan?
Guess I'm just not a fan anymore.
Oh. And you hear as the man in the hood goes, "Hey, I'm so sorry, my queen. I didn't. She was. I thought she was dedicated."
Yeah, it was until I realized who she really is, I guess.
Like I really am. We're all not the greatest people in the world, but I brought joy to fucking many. So, let me.
Fun fact, no, she did not.
Quiet! Help! And she, like, you just hear her yell that out, as
Thanks, I am helpful.
I am giving you a chance to be a legend. And you're throwing it away because, oh, I don't want to lose myself, my entire conscience. Get over it. Do something for someone else for once.
I mean, they obviously had to have killed you for a reason.
You know what? I'm done talking to somebody who pretends to be one of my biggest fans. Obviously, you're a joke. And the one in the hood says, "Command what you will, my queen. I will dispose of them immediately if I must."
Can I be telepathically talking to Stella at this moment in time? And say to her, could you please back up towards me?
I also, while I'm talking, make my way closer to, Jerry.
I'm gonna need you to do a I need you to roll me a stealth check to not get their attention as you're like talking with them. I will say, because they're so caught up in like going back and forth, you can kind of slight back if you're good enough at it. I need disadvantage on it though, for sure, because you are the main topic of the discussion.
I was just gonna ask if me being distracting with my fun facts could give advantage to balance that out.
Give me the best fun fact you have, and if it's a really good one, I will absolutely cancel out disadvantage.
Okay.
Fun fact, did you know that when Leosi first began her world tour, she had a catchphrase? There can only be one, E-Girl! The kawaii murder games of 1341 ensured that this catchphrase was more than just good marketing. Talk about killer looks.
I'm even so impressed that you have the yearing system down.
I do research. I am, after all, a certified Miracle Moment tour guide. Right this way for more fun facts about the terrible person that was Leosi.
Oh my god.
Roll absolutely without disadvantage. That was beautiful.
Cool.
That was
Great.
beautiful.
Let's do. That makes it 17.
17.
I'm a
You
bard.
you get 15 feet without anything happen. Like, they don't notice. I will say at that 15 feet point, you're about 15 feet away from the altar, 15 feet away from Jerry, and like even the man in the hood. At the 15 feet point, they immediately, you got far enough, but now they're like, okay, Stella's moving. As you see the man in the hood turn his gaze towards you guys, looking at you and going, are we doing this? Am I disposing of them, your queen? And she goes, yeah, you can get rid of the trash. That's fine.
Fun fact, parasocial relationships are toxic AF, but not as toxic as the void between the stars. and I'm going to reach out my hand and like yank on that little like dark moat and summon up my own little dark moat that grows to fill all of the space between Stella and them. And I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar over that entire area.
Ooh, okay. What does Hunger of Hadar do? I need.
There's no save, baby! You are plunged into a sphere of blackness and bitter cold. A cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. Have fun on the darkest part of Reddit.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Can I just DM moment for a moment? There's so many immunities, and then you say blinded, and that is not on the list anywhere. You are the fucking. You just hear, your queen, I can't find them right now, bitch. And he goes, that's okay, that's fine. I'll find them, and I will get rid of them immediately. Combat. I want to need initiative rolls from everybody.
Would that dialogue have taken a whole turn, by the way?
I will say he got that out quick enough to not make it an entire turn, but...
Okay, the start of his turn, he takes 7 cold damage.
God!
Oh my god.
What a champion, dude. This guy is already at a bad start.
I fucking love this spell.
After he like casts that, can I try to get my axe from him or
oh
not my
yeah,
axe,
Jerry's
my
just
hammer?
holding out the hammer in the other hand.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, hell yeah.
I will easily say that.
I'm like, cool, thank you.
You are most welcome.
Let's cut over to the battle map. I believe I have a very good one.
Yeah.
All right. I can't. You're a champion.
I was like, I just need Stella a little further away so I can get some juice out of this
Bruh,
spell.
I was so ready to like for you to fail that save. Like when you first walked in there, I was like,
I was feeling it in my space boots.
All right, here we go. Battle map going over now. Let's. Oh nope, I gotta get out of building mode. There we go. Battle map going over right now. Bam! Look at that tail spire on that side right there in that tiny little window. Ah, what a champion! What a champion moment. All right. As you are gonna be. Oh, I gotta share my screen. I'm so sorry.
I switched over to the stream so they can see.
Let me see.
So did I.
Give me one moment, everybody. I just have to fix this real fast. There we go, everybody. I'm so sorry my team couldn't see it, so I just had to jump over to fix it, but we're back. As Stella, you are roughly about 15 feet away.
I am the little fairy. Hell yeah.
You are.
Nice.
Jerry, that is going to be you right there. And Old Man is going to be right here with the black hood.
Oh, man.
As we go into it, as you guys probably... There we go. I adjusted it better for everybody at home. Perfect. So as you do that, he does take the cold damage. You do hear like a yelp out. What are your initiatives?
I got a 16.
I got 8.
Perfect. Jerry, you are first up in the lineup. Stella, you are last up in the lineup.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. She was recently knocked out.
Would his RP turn have technically ended?
Yes, I will say he is that. I will give you the first part was a surprise round, and you are now going into actual combat.
So that is 5 more acid damage for that little friendo.
Oh my god, man! Let's see how this goes. All right, you absolutely. As you hear, bullocks! As you hear yell out from the dark abyss. Ah! Ah! You
That
hear,
thing that's tickling your ankle? That's my friend Bo!
ah! As you hear just a yell out of the darkness. This is ludicrous! And you hear, fucking kill them if you can. And immediately, yeah, Jerry, anything else you're doing?
So that was left over from... That happens every turn. It's the 2d6 at the top and 2d6 at the bottom of their turns, as long as he's in that black, horrible zone. And it is rough terrain, by the way, to get out of that.
Goodness.
I need to find.
And I'm just gonna take Jerry is gonna remember where he was in sort of space, and Jerry is gonna lift up his finger guns. Pew pew! So I can't see him, so I will be firing at disadvantage. But hey, I can fire some Eldritch Blasts in there and see what happens.
Let's go.
15 to hit.
15 is absolutely going to hit.
Nice. And then probably not an 11.
11 will miss.
11 will miss. Okay, so that is just going to be one of these duders. Ooh, but maximum damage, 14 points of force damage.
Force damage. Pretty rockin' as... first, thanks for the sub, you anonymous gifter, but also, you go to push forward, like, as it hits him. Ooh, man, oh man, he is getting whooped on. You hit him and the damage sticks as he... and it looks a little bit more angry. And
then, as my bonus action, I will use my Tentacle of the Depths to also make an attack against him. Still at disadvantage because I can't see him. I rolled a 2. That's going to miss.
That will miss. But, let me see. Yep, that will miss. That will absolutely miss.
And I'm just going to back up 10 feet. I'm just going to we should probably leave, or at least put some distance between us and the things that want to kill us.
Probably. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Oh, you... Perfect. I'm loving this. Chat, I got you. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just being obnoxious. Go.
It's okay. Chat, I fix rewards. I'm so sorry. Blah. Sometimes it comes on perfect. Sometimes it doesn't. Bear with it. But as you go to do that, he's going to try and get out of this ball of fun. At
the start of his turn.
At the start of his turn.
Takes the damage,
holy shit! You take 10 cold damage.
You are. Oh my golly god!
Holy.
This is becoming fun for him. You see as this man just yells out. Oh! He is 15 feet away from Stella as he does make his way through the difficult terrain, walking right up to Stella. As
he would still be in the blackness, though.
Absolutely. Yep. He's still in the blackness, so he's still blinded. As he makes his way directly up, you hear out... Oh, let me see. You hear out... Please, fake fanning is so lame. And he immediately comes down with a... Oh, boy. He's going to come down with a multi-attack, as he's going to be at disadvantage because of his blind, but... That first one, he just immediately swipes over your head, and, like it looks like he's, punching a ghost. The second... Oh, I am... Just hold still, as the second one goes directly over your head, too, and he...
No, not that tall!
Oh... Stop laughing at me! It's like high school all over again! And he's gonna end his turn.
Maybe you should find better friends.
Fun fact, the space between the stars is cold. You should bring a jacket.
Oh.
And you take 6 acid damage for ending your turn in the space.
I hate your puns! As he lets out this abyss. This man is getting just pummeled. Holy shit! Stella, that is gonna be your turn. Go for it.
Hell yeah. hang on, I just gotta check something because I had an idea and now I have a better one. I'm going to move, like, follow Jerry to put distance between me and this hooded man. And I want to use my deck of illusions.
Interesting. Okay.
And leave a card behind where I was.
Interesting. Okay, absolutely.
Okay.
Amazing.
Let's me shuffle my deck really quick to see what I get. So I did make a deck, so we'll see what I get.
Love
Mama B gave plot art to the man. I love him.
Mom!
You're a champion.
Love my mom. I pulled me. So I think I just a clone of me.
Literally the perfect card.
If he wants to figure out what it is.
Thank you, like a fart.
Yeah. So yeah, it just looks like I'm still standing there. It remains until it is dispelled. It's just an illusion, so I have to be... yeah. If he tries to hit it, I think it goes straight through it. I'm pretty sure.
Perfect.
Yeah, any physical interaction reveals that it is an illusion. Because objects pass through it. If he's trying to investigate it, he's got to make a roll. But I don't think he's going to know, because I was just there. So, that is my turn.
Okay,
I
absolutely
gotta get
perfect.
rid of this card.
Let me actually see. Oh boy. All right. Let me
Luckiest person on the face of the planet.
as bam, an illusion is right in front of
It's me.
the old man.
It's me, Stella.
It's me.
As Stella, also Stella, in your pocket, because of chat, you also get what seems to be a small, like, long microphone, and that is what you get.
Cool.
Absolutely. Moving on, Jerry, round is back to you.
All right. Judging by where the fist was, I will make some more blind shots at this little man. What does finger guns do?
Finger guns is 1d4 inspiration.
Yeah.
1d4 inspiration. Cool.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Still rolling with disadvantage because I can't see him. That is a 17 to hit on the first Eldritch Blast.
17 will hit.
And that is a 12 to hit. I'm gonna use those finger guns. I'm gonna add a little
for
bit more. Maximum. Thank you, like a fart. So that's gonna be a 16 to hit on the second one.
16 to hit
Hell
on
yeah.
the second. Yeah, absolutely, that is going to hit.
Damage is going to be not as good as last time, but hey, I hit with both, so that's 15 force damage.
15
Pew,
force
pew.
damage. Ah, as you pew right into him as he and it starts like you. This man is just getting pummeled by the two of you at the moment.
Don't forget our slippery, slidey friend. I'm giving him a tour of you, and the tentacle's gonna come up from behind and wail on him.
Oh my.
Natural one with a disadvantage, so nope.
No.
That absolutely.
But hey, I'll take 2 blind Eldritch Blast hits. That's fine, and I'll move another 10 feet away from this man.
As you absolutely move another 10 feet, you do that as it misses, and he gets shot twice. Boom, boom, boom. He just goes. It is time to die, and you see him kind of Is that going to end your turn?
That ends my turn. Yes.
You see him as he straightens his back, and he seems
7 cold damage.
he does take 7 cold damage. He also looks even healthier than the moment that you attacked him. As he goes, well, unfortunately, I need to end this soon. And he is going to take a swing at your illusion, as he thinks that it's something else. The first one's gonna miss, the second one's gonna hit as he just swings through, and it shatters in front of him. And he goes, What is happening here? And he yells out to the two of you, it's just a big giggle of gags! Why are you people like this? And
Or a gaggle of gigs!
no!
You know?
I would like to exterminate my brain after all of your puns. And he moves forward. Out.
I can help
You
with
get used.
that!
You
No.
get used to them after a while.
Why? And he moves within, but he can't do anything else as he just goes, oh, you will both suck eggs! And that ends his turn. That is going to be Stella. You are up, and Jerry on deck.
Hell yeah! So now he's close to me, right?
He is. He absolutely is.
Great. Love this. He's gonna. I can't do anything with a save because I think he'll win because my saves are not great. Okay, I'm going to use my Warhammer and I'll take it in two hands.
The maul.
Use the ball.
Did someone say that before?
I
I don't know.
I think it's a callback.
It just seemed funny. That's all. I'm gonna try and hit him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit. 11.
11. 11 will miss.
Yeah. Cool. Otherwise, I will use. I will give Jerry Bardic Inspiration. So you got 1d6 for the next 10 minutes. And then I will attempt to move closer to Jerry again, but I don't know if that gives him an attack opportunity. But I just want to not be as close to him because he's scary.
Easy enough. Easy enough. Let me. Are you
25 feet?
25 feet. Okay. Boom, boom. And you said it does incur an attack of opportunity?
I don't know. I said, does it?
Yes, it will if you are moving out. He is not blinded. He is out of what the circle's range would be.
Okay. Yeah.
But absolutely. Let me see. Oh, map will work.
I believe in you.
You can do
There
it,
you
man.
go.
You are
There you go.
able to move. There we go.
I'm the Matt!
I'm
Oh wait,
the-
different, wrong show.
Just a great show. It's
Hell yeah. It is
fantastic.
great.
You also get finger guns. And
Me?
you do. Yep. And
Okay.
the man in the hood is going to get fate as well. But he's
Good.
going to get an attack of opportunity, which I will use fate on that roll.
Hell yeah.
Don't
Hell
crit.
yeah would be great if he didn't crit with a fist of fury.
Oh, wonderful.
as you
yes.
go to move, Stella, he goes, "This is for my love and my queen, you nerd!" And he swings his hand out to give you a punch.
my
As he
God.
connects, he's gonna roll. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh,
He,
goody. Can't wait for this.
he is going to hit for 19 points of bludgeoning damage as he
My heart.
just across. And you hear him yell out, I will have my vengeance on you! And you keep,
Why?
because you will not let the body of you will not let the soul of my queen, as his voice is breaking, enter you take yourself out and let my queen take over, as he's kind of like panting.
Look, listen, I thought she was really cool too. She's not. Like, you know the whole never meet your heroes thing? That.
It's a phrase for a reason.
Exactly.
you two and your fucking phrases! And he is just like breathing and just more and more rampant as he's going. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Stella?
No, I've done everything.
Perfect.
Done everything I can.
I've done all I can.
Yeah.
Jerry, that will go back to you, and then it is going to be his turn right after.
Just double checking. If I recall correctly, he is within 10 feet of the
Yes.
zone of Hadar, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Man, we're playing with geometry now. First off, Jerry's gonna go, "Hey, Lord of the Incels! You know she didn't actually like you. You can stop standing her anytime." And now, without him being in a dark sphere of horrible squishy noises, I can shoot him without disadvantage. That's going to be
Let's go.
a 22 and a dirty 20 to hit. And then on the tentacle, that's a natty 19 to hit.
They will both absolutely. You also get finger guns.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Heck yes. I will mark.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah!
Oh,
So for force damage, that's going to be 20 force damage.
20 force as you just push it right into him as he. Oh, fuck!
And don't forget that 10 points of cold damage as this tentacle like slurps out of the darkness like a snake and just whacks him on the back of the head.
Ow!
Ew.
And then I'm playing big brain maneuvers now. I'm going to move up to within 5 feet of him.
Ooh, okay.
And just turn around, and like Jerry's frame is so like lithe and weirdly skinny, and he just like turns around and wiggles his butt. Look at me! I'm a great target.
What are you? As he just yells out. Just more
I'm the
frazzled.
bane of your existence.
I hate you. And
That's it. Turn over.
he is absolutely just frazzled with everything you've just done. He seems a little, again, he just gets a little bit healthier as he straightens himself up one more time and looks at you and says, "Oh, it is on!" And out in front of him, he is going to multi-attack with both of his fists to slam them into you.
Fist me, buddy.
What's that? He blushes a bit and he goes, No, that is not what I've meant, you salamander! And he is going to,
Are you getting fresh with me? Cause ooh boy.
I don't even know what that means! And he swings on the first one with a 19.
19 will hit.
The second one comes in for a 12.
Hold on, don't roll the second one yet, because there's something fun that happens in between.
Man loses his arms. Go on.
What damage do I take from the first one? Because I need to make a concentration check.
The first one is going to be, let me see, that is going to be 16 points of bludgeoning damage as he just clocks you.
Okay, I do make concentration, so the spell is still up.
Got it.
You said 16?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think it's going to do anything, but just for funsies, I'm going to use Rebuke of the Talisman. And so, like, as he punches me, he sees this, like, little amulet that, like, hovers, like, just behind Jerry's beard, and 3 eyes sort of illuminate bright, and he takes 3 psychic damage and is shoved 10 feet back into the darkness.
You shot it!
Back into the bone zone! Where
fuck!
you've never been before!
No, I
Aha!
have! I swear! As you shove him directly 10 feet back in, he is going to forfeit the rest of his attack as he is going to move up to you again, trying to... That's it. That's all he can do at that point. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh my good... You!" And he points at you and goes, I will have vengeance on you as well! And it just looks very angry. Just looks like his face is like red, like flushed red at this point. That will
Never
end.
faced an official Miracle Moment tour guide!
You made the choice! And he yells out, as you hear from the back, the vortex just go, I really can't see anything, but like, are they dead yet, or what? Yes! No,
Not yet.
Shush! Yes, they are dead! They're dying currently! I am killing them dead!
No, he's actually not doing that good of a job, to be honest.
You shut
It's
your face!
pathetic, really!
You shut both of your mouths! Shut up! He makes sounds to cover up you guys, like yelling that back.
I know there's already so much going on, but I really want to know the interaction between the hole in reality that he made to summon her back and the hole in
And the hole in
reality I
reality
made to summon a bunch of horrible nightmares from the cosmos here.
You just hear like a like it sounds like if you dropped keys into a blender. Like everything is just like screeching and like breaking is like everything in this area is just like slowly spinning as well. Like as all the props are like getting pulled and pushed, and everybody around is just like looking queasy. You can't see what's in the vortex or in the darkness, but it's just like, you know, it is not meshing well in there.
Not a happy time.
No, not at all. That is going to end his turn. Stella, that'll be on you.
Cool. I just, out of curiosity, can I see the void that he made that Laosi is in currently?
You, at the point that you're at right now, it is covered in darkness, but like there is like little sparks of like blue kind of like popping out in different areas, but it's not like it's very hard to pinpoint exactly where that portal,
Okay.
little vortex portal is.
Okay. Interesting.
If that
I'll
thing
just
keeps-
yell to.
If that thing keeps lasting, there's gonna be some eldritch horror hitting on Laosi in like 2 turns.
Jerry, do you have a plan for what to do?
Not really. I'm just living in the moment.
Good, great, love that. Let's.
How rough
Yeah.
does this dude look? Is he looking a little bit more?
He is
deformed?
not looking great. He is looking a little. He's bleeding. If that, yeah, he's not looking hot.
If it bleeds, it can pass on blood transfusion-based diseases. Wait, that's not the phrase. Never mind.
What?
What?
I'm going to cast. Hang on, let me see if I gotta roll something.
Absolutely.
A weapon attack. I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike at him.
Ooh.
Go for it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can't get that. I have finger guns, right? Yeah, I do.
Yes.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna add that. Because I really want to hit. Oh! Never mind! Not 20! Hell yeah! Let's go!
Yeah!
Nat
Let's go!
20. As you you cast it and he just gets like binded. What's the effects on him for that?
He has to make a strength saving throw. Which I'm pretty sure he has fate again? Question mark?
He does have fate again, so I will roll that. We'll roll it to see.
Come on, Natty 1.
Come on.
I want it so bad.
Thank you, like a fart, as he
Dang it!
breaks out of the grass
No!
and also looks a little bit better because he looks a little bit more healed up. And he immediately is like enough of the politics, and is doing his best to just keep himself like good. Anything else?
You still get your crit damage. It's still a
Yep.
weapon attack.
Absolutely.
Yes, I do. Hang on 1 second. It's 1, 2, 6. Do you do double dice or double your damage?
Double
How do you
dice.
do this?
Double dice.
Okay. It's only gonna be 5.
5. That still is going to it hits him again, and he still is. I mean, he's still pretty roughed up right now. Like he does. Currently, he's looking not the greatest. As he is still holding in there. Anything else?
Can I chuck my dagger at him?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I can do Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action.
Absolutely, you can go ahead and absolutely just chuck the dagger.
I'm gonna add finger guns on this one this time because that did not go well. That's a 14. I don't think it's gonna hit, is it?
14 will hit. Yes, it will.
Really?
Yep, absolutely.
Hell yeah. It's 4 damage.
4 damage as you throw that dagger across and it sticks into him, and he goes, "I'm getting sick of this," and he is trying to pull it out.
I mean, you could just stop. That'd be cool.
That is an option.
You could just stop. That would be cool. As he mocks you from across, trying to
See,
get.
if you're gonna mock someone, you gotta be at least semi-good at it. Put
You're-
a little bit more effort in.
Oh, you're losers. Does that?
It's you!
He holds the dagger more. Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
You also get finger guns, Stella, but he
Hell yeah.
goes, "I am tired of this. Your queen, I need help." And she goes, fine. And you hear as a bellow out, you hear the door behind you, like, pull open as you see WC standing there with, like, a new light in his eyes as they're, like, bright, like almost like the same color as, like, lightning, where it's, like, really bright and just blinking, as, like, the rest of his body is just, like, real rigid. And he goes, I will escort them to death, death, death. This is not me. Me. And he joins the fight as he stands behind Jerry.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
But he is not up yet, so he just joins the fray.
good. Great.
That will end the turn. That will go back to Jerry.
Whew, okay, things have gotten complicated. I'm still in melee. This could be bad for me.
Aw.
I am going to.
You guys got that.
Yeah, so is he right behind me, or is he just right there?
He's about 5. He's about 10 feet away from you, or 5 feet in between both of you right now.
Okay. I am... it's just disadvantage. I've been hitting him with that before. So I'm going to first bring the tentacle up to smack this dude in the back again.
Absolutely, go for it.
I will use finger guns on that, because it's 4 for 7 for 11. Yeah, I'll try and make the finger guns with it. What did I get? No, I didn't. Darn it. So miss on the tentacle, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast at close range on this guy, and just take the disadvantage.
Okay.
6 on both of them. That puts to a 7. So I'll burn a Bardic Inspiration to push that up to a 15 to hit.
15 will hit, absolutely.
And then the second Eldritch Blast is going to be, that's a cock dice. The second one, oh my gosh, 17 and 18. So
17?
That also hits.
Yep, absolutely will hit.
Damage is going to be, come on, roll high. Not bad. 19 force damage.
19 force damage as you throw directly into him again, as he just, like, gets low, and I mean, Jerry, he's looking very messed up right now.
So he dodges the tentacle from behind, and then Jerry just, like, quick draws the finger guns and pop right into his stomach. And then Jerry leans in close, and just, like, he can see this, like, one little tentacle peek out from behind the beard, and hears in his head, "You're going to die soon, and I'll taste your ideas." That's the end of my turn.
Just yells out as a shriek. He does strengthen himself a bit as he looks a little bit more healthier, and he's still bleeding, still profusely bleeding, but he kind of, like, stands just enough to be able to throw himself in the fray. He is going to again try to multi-attack you, as he is going to swing with the first fist for 19.
19 will hit. As the fist connects, Jerry goes, "It's Jello time!" And he is encased in a giant pillar of amorphous ooze.
Gross.
He just goes, "Whoa!" as it immediately just surrounds him.
I gain 50 temporary hit points, so he can still roll damage against me.
He is going nuts, just screaming, but nothing is coming out of this giant, like encasement.
No, it's around me.
Oh, it's around you!
It's around me, yeah.
He swings into you as the first hit is going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's
not through the 50.
Oh my god. The second is going to be 15. It does a 15 hit.
15 does hit.
He will go for a whopping 17 points of bludgeoning damage as he throws another fist directly into the ooze. Just, I hate this!
I'm just jolling around.
You see tears.
The dark orb does disappear because it does that does incapacitate me, and there's just this, like, "Call me," as the Eldritch Leviathan descends back into the realm.
You do hear out, like, that was pretty hot. As you hear out from, like, the little blue vortex that's above everybody.
I hate her.
You know it.
That is gonna end his turn as he's just like doing his best to try and like put you guys down. That is gonna be WC's turn as WC rolled just a bit higher as he is going to put a small he's gonna just immediately like cast his hands and go, I am sorry, I am not in, you must die, everyone needs to die. And he is going to drop a small sphere in between Stella and Jerry, about 20 feet of silence, as silence just comes upon both of you, being deafened and also not being able to cast a verbal spell if needed. And he is it's going to look around and just, you see him like twitching and like he's saying something, but nothing is coming out. You don't hear, but you see the mouth moving of the old man that's standing far off. That will end WC's turn as he is just staying. He's actually, I lied. That's not going to end his turn. He's going to move directly in between the two of you. That'll end his turn.
Perfect.
Go for it, Stella.
I am going to turn to him and use my warhammer and just like kind of just try to come straight down on him. Yeah, I just gotta see if I hit first.
Go for it.
I gotta see what my addition is. This is gonna make this oh my gosh, words. 24? 24.
24 will absolutely hit.
Hell yes. Great. With that, I want to use a oh my gosh, where's the thing? I'd like to use a Divine Smite, please, if I can.
Go for it.
Hell, fuck yeah. I
Heck
need my
yes.
dice. I need my dice. Where did I put my dice? Oh no, I've lined everything up for this. Aha! Let's do 12 points of damage.
12 points. The WC?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Cool. As you cast 12 points of damage. You see as this bot falls to the ground, as you see the lighting in his eyes like flicker. Silence is on everything, so you can't hear what he's saying, but you see as like he reaches up his hand to you and like you see the lights flicker and he just gives thumbs up, shakes, and his hand falls to the ground, and you see the smile that was once on his face just drop to normal as the lighting leaves his eyes, and WC falls down dead. You see as
Stella mouth like, I'm sorry.
He terminated.
Hey.
he shuts down. But going back to everything going on, that's perfect. Stella, is there anything else you wanted to do?
How big is the like darkness that was cast?
The
He's
dark.
gone.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gone. So then, can
Yeah.
I see? The how far away is Laosi?
Leosi is probably about, I would say probably 30, 35 feet away from you.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna move closer towards where she is, about like 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not well. I don't know if I can cast spell stuff by action. Nope, that'll be the end of my turn.
This slime is going to be the giant thing that you see, because there is no...
It's so gross.
Alright, you said 20 feet?
Yes.
15... You can go slightly down, but it's going to be lower. The stage is a little bit lower on some parts.
I go my full. Let's go my full 25 then. Another 5 feet.
Okay. So you will be roughly. You're gonna be on top of this little Lannister, but this little
That's fine.
Lannister area. Perfect.
You're right on top of that, Jamie.
Damn it. Too much Game of Thrones talk earlier today. Perfect. Stella, if there's anything else you want to do.
That's all. Thank you.
All right, Jerry, that's gonna go right back to you with old man on deck.
Yep, I possibly set myself up for failure. The rest of the ooze melts away, and that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Oh goodness! Oh my God! Okay,
Yeah. I was hoping Stella could put him down before that happened, but oh well.
Oh no! I had no idea.
Plot
It's okay.
armor.
The silence is gone though, right?
Silence is gone.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe he'll roll low. It'll be fine.
You also got plot armor, Jerry. That's fine.
You do have.
Ooh, what's
Plot
plot
armor.
armor?
1d12 of health.
Thank you.
As you get that,
Heal.
he also gets fate. This could be really good or really
This
bad.
could be real
Let's
bad.
see.
I really hope. I
Oh!
really hope it's a really bad end.
Well, I
But
would
he does
love to
not
say
roll
that.
well.
I would love to say it was really bad. He multi-attacks, but that first punch is going to be a straight-up crit as he slams it directly
No!
into Jerry for... It's going to be 28 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh,
as he
damn it!
decks you.
You said 20, and I was hoping for just a little bit less, but I am at 0.
He
No!
drops you and goes, "Damn right, fool!" And he is not going to hit you with his second attack as you already drop. But he does kind of realign himself to look for Stella. Stella just kind of went around. And he's going to use the rest of his turn to go, "You killed a poor defenseless robot! You really are cruel, man!" And makes his way
Man.
as that's going to end the turn. WC doesn't get a chance. He is absolutely out of commission. It's going to be Stella on you.
No. 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 It should
Please
not.
kill this dude.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I will run up to him with my axe. Not my axe. Man, I played barbarians too much with axes. I'm gonna run up with my warhammer, and I will get another dice here. And I have another finger guns. I'm gonna try and hit him with my warhammer.
Go
See if I
hit
hit him first. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's an 11 hit.
No!
11 misses as you whoosh right by him.
No! No!
Oh, man, oh man.
Do you have any way of healing?
Not. I think it's an action, is it not?
If you have
as an
healing
action.
word, it's a bonus action.
I don't. That's the
Dang.
thing. I have a lay on hands.
Yeah.
But I don't have a healing word, which I don't know why I don't, but I should have. Then yeah, I'll hit him, and so that would have been what, 5, 10, 15.
15.
I'll go back up 10 feet.
Boom, boom. Are you gonna back up out of his range of attack?
No, because I don't want him to hit me. I just want to be in a better spot. I will. Oh, I'll move so that I can be in range to potentially, like, be within touch range of Jerry. That's where I'll move. So I'm still in
Okay.
his way.
Absolutely.
But just yeah.
Jerry, I'm gonna need
This
you
is
to make
great.
me a death saving throw. Yes, it is.
I don't have fate or anything, right? For this
I know. I looked. I
just wanted to make sure.
What a monster that would have been.
I will
Right.
message you in private what that was.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Stress.
Oh, this whole thing is a ball of stress, and I love every second of it. See, let me see. Perfect, everybody. Oh, goodness
Man,
gracious.
I really wish you could bardic inspiration yourself. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be too good though. That's why
It would be.
That's why they reserve it for lore bards.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
All right. I love seeing what I see already. Stella,
No.
it is actually going to be the old man's turn as he strengthens himself back out, and he looks a little healthier as he does it again. He is going to turn to you and say, I guess if you're unconscious, it doesn't really matter if you become Leosi or not. And he is going to swing his first fist for... It's going to be 25, even though it's not a crit.
A hit?
Yep.
Damn.
Second one is going to be a 23, not crit.
Oh my gosh.
As he just pummels into you twice. That is going to be... It's going to be... 27 points of bludgeoning damage from both as he just and double just lays you out with both hit.
Oh no.
Are you good?
No.
Are you down?
Oh my god.
Really? Interesting.
Really?
You guys had 12 points before he would have went down. Wow. Here's what we are gonna do.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness. I am flabbergasted.
She only has 37 hit points, man. You hit her twice really hard.
Yeah, this dude hits like a truck.
Yeah, she's really tiny.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go out of combat as both of you black out. At this moment, ooh, man, what a time. This is interesting.
Oh, my heart is like in my stomach. I want to throw up.
Oh.
Do you need me to roll?
Let this be a lesson, Mama Anna. Stop healing the enemies.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, Mama B. Stop helping our enemies.
Jerry, you find yourself fine for the moment. You are not making any more death saving throws. It's gonna be an interesting one. I never thought I'd have to narrate this kind of thing. So Jerry, we're gonna start with you. You wake up. You wake up in a bed, like in a big infirmary-looking room, and around you is like tall. It looks like different kind of like an arcanic table of the different potions, different like an alchemy table. As you see a woman in like a more of like a blue smock, kind of tied back with like a small headband on that's also tied up. As you see around you, you see bandages that are kind of like wrapped around, and you see different things. As she looks at you and goes, "Oh goodness, are you awake?" And she like puts her hand in front of you and goes, and you are awake. You're very low health. You are at this point. You are stable and you can speak. You are not unconscious. You are at 1 health point right now. As she looks at you and goes, "My dear, are you okay?"
What is the state of this?
It is removed. You see your hat, like all of your get up is like to the side.
The tentacles like curl up really close in this sort of like defensive posture, knowing that there is no garb in front of them. And the very large glassy eyes peering out from slimy mauve skin. One of the tentacles like ducks in and like arcs itself down into the throat and makes itself into a tongue inside of the little beak of this illithid, who then says, "Where am I?"
Well, you are in a small private infirmary. Your friend Gek was able to bring you back. I don't have much detail on the situation. He said he woke up out of whatever he was going through and found you passed out not far. from his area, and he rushed to bring you here. That was, She looks at a small, little, like, notepad and flips it over. That was about 6 days ago?
Oh my! Can I roll insight on that?
Absolutely.
Nope. Nope. 3.
Nothing stands out as she goes, yeah, that, sorry, I can grab your mask for you. This is a private room, so nobody can see your, that, whatever that is. I've never seen, somebody mimic a... Do you need water? Do you need anything? I'm a loss for words.
Water will suffice. The sustenance I usually require is something you probably don't want to give.
Yeah, I've seen strange things before. I'm just gonna get you water, and she kind of turns and starts walking towards the door. She immediately goes, and a couple minutes go by as she goes and kind of brings the water back. As she's like coming back in, you hear like a couple voices in the hallway go, "Oh my god, you finally woke up." Yeah, interesting. And you see like 2 more people kind of make their way in. Are you... One of them looks at you and says, this man he's a little older, kind of looks like a long bearded, like older dwarf. He stands about the same height as them, looks at you and goes, I wasn't really sure about if you were gonna come too or not, but it's good that you're awake. Do you have any details on the incident that went down?
Am I able to slap some of the disguise on?
Yes, by this point I would say the minute goes by, you're able to kind of like put everything on. These are people that haven't seen originally.
I think the only giveaway is that like the cosmetics on the skin aren't as good, and so there's like a little bit of like purple splotches leaking through like the normal pasty skin. Well, I was attempting to giving a tour of the miracle moment where Leosi was in... Where was that place? Ashen Bellows?
Yes, yeah, you're still in the Ashen Bellows, just in the infirmary part of it.
Okay, well, Leosi is attempting to resurrect herself.
You were alone there. The other one goes, said, do you know anybody who it might have been? Do you know any information about... We're kind of working on a little bit here. All we seen was the building that you were found in was heavily damaged after your friend Gek brought you back. We came to check on it. There was nobody in the building. The building was empty.
So you didn't find a small girl with a giant hammer?
Find a small girl with a giant hammer at all. We didn't find anybody in there. Matter of fact, it seemed like the place was completely void of life by the time we were able to arrive.
That is a bummer. Turns out people will be learning more fun facts about Leosi, and not the fun way.
I don't really know too much about Leosi. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a massive fan. I've only heard of a very base level, but I hope she's doing fine.
Well, if you'd like to know, her beautiful silk dress cost more than the average citizen of Belisar makes in 5 years. I guess crime does pay.
Interesting. That's probably enough to fund a lot of these private infirmaries, so that would be pretty fantastic. You happen to know where that dress might be?
I would imagine somewhere in her wardrobe, which she is urgently puppeting Stella's body towards. Because she is evil and has returned to the realm of the living from the dead. With the help of a dude that definitely can't get it.
We're gonna do some more testing and see if there's anything wrong. And then if you pass those, we will release you. We're a little concerned about your mental health at the moment, but besides that, we'll let you know.
Where is Gek?
He's out. He's actually down in the waiting room. He was waiting for you to wake up.
And by mental tests, what would qualify as normal to you?
Well, I mean, you're talking a lot about somebody resurrecting and taking over some person named Stella. There's a lot to unpack, is what I should say. We didn't really find any evidence of any of that from the people that went to investigate, and you don't sound all there, friend, if I can be quite frank with you.
I have gazed past the portals of oblivion and into a far greater truth. I can tell you this right now, the souls of the dead have returned, and they mean no good here.
Okay, great. I'm gonna pin that into the notes section of your file, and we'll be right back if that's okay.
I'm gonna speak into his mind and just go, I am fully within my faculties. Release me now.
He turns back. You passed the mental tests, and it was really great having you here for as long as we did. And he leans in. Please get the fuck out of my private.
No problem. Thank you for patching me up.
He undoes them as he kind of takes off all of the gear, leaving the bandages and stuff on. You are free to go. As before we cut to you heading down to Gek, we are going to cut over to a different scene.
Oh no.
Yes.
Terrified.
Stella, you finally come awake. The last thing you remember is you passing out, and as you passed out, you fell in front. The last thing you remember was basically that man just clocking you. At this point, you see in front of you as you're standing there, and around you is a big, open, kind of large field. You can't really place where you're at. All you see is woods all over. And on your left, you notice the old man in the hood. And as you go to react, you go to speak, nothing comes. No words, nothing. You go to verbalize it. As you turn your head, you see a little splotch of your hair as it swings by, and you notice it's the color blue as it hangs on the side of your head. As you turn back, and you look at your hands, you even are looking down, and you notice you're garbed in a very pink, long dress. As your hands are covered in red, as your hands are leaking, and you see droplets falling off. As you look forward and look ahead of yourself, you notice what looks like a lot of people that are fallen in front of you, wearing different guild emblems on a tabard. As you notice that, trigger warning for everybody at home, 3 seconds to leave, 3, 2, 1. You see a lot of bodies scattered ahead of you as they are just ripped apart. You see as these people are either frozen in place from running, or you see as the bodies are just gasping for air, as you see the old man going around just ending and finishing these people. You see one last one kind of reaching up and going, I don't have any of the information. And Stella, you go to, you feel like you're going to say something, but then your mouth moves and your voice comes out of your body of not your own as you hear, where is the last place that you see in the Chaos Crew? And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode, as we pick up a couple weeks from now with Total Party Copyright. Thank you all for joining, as this has been an episode I did not expect.
Oops, we goofed.
Oops.
Oh, I can't wait for Total Party Chaos to find out. This has been a great episode, and I'm very excited to see
Don't
it.
tell them. Don't spoil it, y'all.
Please
Don't tell
go over to Discord and tag all of these people in this. I love
Don't
you.
do it.
Do great. Oh, love you all for watching. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. If you want to join the conversation, go talk to us in the Discord. We always have fun.
Yeah.
But,
Oh man, it was
definitely. Other than that, very nice watching, and see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye. Don't forget to raid somebody.
Yes, raid. Good. Let's see. Yeah,
I'm
stay
gonna
with us
say
as
it
we raid.
verbally this time, rather